Yeah, I've got a problem here. I'm gonna need a dozer wrench.
Is it on?
Snow 80s. I hate it.
Someone move the chair.
Hey there, hi there, ho there. My name's Cookie. How many people are playing the game?
Less.
We're playing solo. All right then, let's have a name.
Cream cheese.
I can't work in these conditions.
Can we get?
One other thing. Are you looking for a full 21 question game or more like a 7 question dealie?
30 seconds.
Okay, you want to buzz in on the letter B. That's B as in Last of the Bohicans. Hey, you!
So it sideways, goes up and down, goes sideways, goes up and down. Yeah. No.
20 seconds.
On the other side.
Everybody
Okay, good.
Whoa, heads up. All right, listen. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer from the screen, and you have to hit the right key that corresponds to it on your keyboard. You follow me?
10
Good luck.
seconds.
Just find me after the show. Okay,
9,
let's lose the desktop, please.
7,
And go to black.
6,
Buzz, get ready.
Brewing Kit is
All right.
available at many fine hardware and plumbing stores.
Here we go.
Beer Whiz. Ask for it by name.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, you, how you doing? Welcome to the show. I hope you find the accommodations up to your standards, and if not, hey, it's too damn bad. Y'all tucked in? Then let's turn out the lights. All right, go ahead and pick one.
Let's have some fun.
Here comes question 1.
The category. That's singing feeling. 2 G's for a right answer. Check this out. If Vanilla Ice were to change his name to Vanilla Iceberg, how much of him would we have to submerge underwater to make him truly like an iceberg? 1/9, 5/9, 8/9, or all of them? Adios.
Ciao.
Shalom.
Too bad you didn't choose this. Only about 1/9 of an iceberg is actually above water. 8/9 of it is submerged. Although I think Vanilla Ice's career is less like an iceberg and more like the Titanic. How about it? We need a category.
Here comes question 2. It'll make you feel brand new.
Alright, next up. Take 2 and send a singing telegram in the morning. This one's gonna be $3,000. Well, I always say the day's not complete unless you mention washed up singers at least twice, so here's some more Vanilla Ice for you. Because Vanilla Ice's real name is very similar to that of a well-known fictional character, what would be a fitting way to make sure he doesn't release another album in the near future? Put him to sleep like Rip Van Winkle, Brandon banish him like Hester Prynne, shoot him like J.R. Ewing, or encase him in carbonite like Han Solo. Stop! Vanilla Ice's real name is Robert Van Winkle. But are you prepared to wish him on your grandchildren? Come on, we need a category.
Put on your pens for the naked dance.
3.
And this category is treating your body like an amusement park. $2,000 riding on this one. Alright, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. If your body were a carnival haunted house, where might your tiny customers find cobwebs? In your skull, between your toes, around your groin, or under your kneecaps? Known as the arachnoid, these so-called cobwebs help to protect the brain from injury. And if you really want to give the folks a scare, eat a bowl of chili just before they walk through your intestinal tract. Okay, pick a category.
Shaking up the floor. Shaking up the floor.
This category is, well, I'll be witched. Okay, the right answer nets you $1,000. Imagine this episode of Bewitched. Samantha asks the goofy maid Esmeralda to vacuum the living room, but instead she makes the living room into a vacuum. What has Esmeralda done? She's removed all matter from the room. She's electrically charged the room's ion. She's increased the air pressure to 100 psi, or she's heated the room to 300 degrees Kelvin. Hey, genius. If they're ions, they're already electrically charged. Too bad you didn't pick this. Esmeralda would have to remove all matter from the room to create a vacuum. You should have seen what happened when she was asked to make Tabitha lunch. Take your pick. What do you say? Uh-oh, press futs with Mime Door.
It's time for
Snicker Trick Restroom.
And this gibberish questions category is ostentatious people and their large jewels. The opening value is $5,000. Now, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm going to be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half. Okay, now tell me, with what slogan does this rhyme? Why flaunt thy gem, fee free? And remember, don't get fooled by the punctuation or the accent. It involves a cable network. Okay, let your fingers do the walk-in. Type in your answer and hit return. Actually, I hear they're changing their name to the Real World Channel. How about it? We need a category.
Oh, this is really big.
This thing is huge. 6.
And this questions category is You Big Dummy. Pay attention, $3,000 on this one. Hang on tight, cause here we go. If you were to Sanforize Fred Sanford, what would you do to him? Clean him, flatten him, shrink him, or hollow him out? Clean him? Ew. Ugh. Now the correct answer is fabrics are often Sanforized or shrunk before being made into clothing.
Hey, you big dummy, I'm Fred G. Sanford, and the G stands for get me back to my normal size.
Alright, go ahead and pick one. An outstanding selection, because under that category is one Major League point-racking question, the Dis or Dat. And the category for this Dis or Dat question is The Fresh Prince of Darkness. Whoa, I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I need you to tell me if it's a TV teen or another name for the devil. As each one comes up, if it's a TV teen, press 1. If it's another name for the devil, press 2. And press 4 to skip. You get 5 large for each right answer, and 500 off for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. And let's put 30 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Beelzebub, TV teen and devil. Urkel. Lucifer. Old Nick. Satan. Screech. Last one. Tootie. That's all she wrote. What can I say? I got nothing to criticize here. 7 out of 7. Yeah, just another day at the office. All right, let's move on. Come on, we need a category.
Here's why we hate number 8.
Category: toilet paper and the supernatural. Get it right, get $2,000. Remember Mr. Whipple, that curmudgeonly grocer from the Charmin bath tissue commercials? Suppose Mr. Whipple quits his job at the grocery store to follow a religious figure who uses magic to heal the sick. What could Whipple say to protect his master from troublesome admirers? Please don't squeeze the salmon, please don't squeeze the shaman, please don't squeeze the Brahma, or please don't squeeze the ramen. A shaman uses supernatural powers to heal people. Excuse me, ladies, please don't squeeze the shaman.
But, Mr. Whipple, your shaman is so squeezably soft.
How about it? We need a category.
It's party time.
Here comes number 9.
Okay, coming up, this category is Hey Yo-Yo, Yo Mama. And this one's gonna be worth $1,000. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. If you performed all of the basic yo-yo tricks using Yo-Yo Ma as your yo-yo, which of the following things would you not be doing? Walking the dog with a Juilliard graduate, gleaming the cube with a Chinese citizen, going around the world with a famous man, or rocking the baby with a famous cellist? Unless American cellist Yo-Yo Ma becomes a Chinese citizen and a skateboard, you won't be gleaming the cube with him. I think gleaming the cube's usually a solitary activity anyway. Take your pick. What do you say?
Hey, Master Blaster! Won't you find an answer? It's 10!
This one's gonna be, just stop for a second and think how stupid that is. Get this right, get $2,000. Hey, can you help me out here? What is the name of that thing? Type it in when you know. Okay, you gotta know this. It was made by Whammo, and it was really popular in the 50s. I mean, all it was a hollow round tube. Oh yeah, and you had to gyrate your hips to make it work. Oh man, what the hell was that called? Show it if you know it. Type in your answer and hit return. It's the hula hoop. And I'm sure all the kids today could tell you there's nothing quite as fun as standing in one place and twisting your hips like a moron for as long as you can. Okay, round 1 is history. Let's move on to round 2. Okay, pay attention, because all the questions in round 2 are worth more money. Okay, pick a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
The category is Cat House Got Your Tongue, and this one's worth $2,000. All right, here we go. Which word can you not make out of the letters in brothel, hole, harlot, hotel, or throb? Hotel. There's a nice euphemism for brothel, and let's just call this answer an alternative to correctness. Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. You can't make harlot out of the letters in brothel. But hey, for $50, she'll call herself anything you'd like. How about it? We need a category.
12.
The category is Great Bodies and Small Minds. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at ya. Which childish mnemonic gives you the names of all the Great Lakes from largest to smallest? Mary has 8 furry ovaries. Stanley, hardness missing, eat oysters. Harvey makes out with cows, or Olive's memories stand out proud. The Great Lakes are Superior, Huron, Michigan, Erie, and Ontario. Stanley, hardness missing, eat oysters. Stanley's dilemma just goes to show you that being the biggest lake doesn't mean a thing if you're always at low tide. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Take the elevator ride to 13.
And we call this one, What the Hell Are You Talking About? And this one's worth $4,000. Get ready to fill in the blank. Okay, looks like it's time to pull out the weird diary I found in my kitchen the morning that I woke up with strange markings on my arms and crop circles in my front yard. The subjects enter a brightly lit temple with no windows. They trade circular discs for a chance to watch a small sphere spin inside the black and red dish. What game are the aliens describing? Go nuts! Type in your answer and hit return.
They're describing roulette.
A common casino game.
Red 22. You lost.
Come on, we need a category.
And the number in your dreams, 14.
Category, let's do it. Must be sweeps week. This one's worth $6,000. Imagine an invigorating episode of Family Ties in which Mr. Keaton develops an obsession for the Greek mythological figure Agamemnon. Mr. Keaton wants to go to the block party, but the family station wagon just won't start. If he follows Agamemnon's example, what will Mr. Keaton do? Sacrifice Mallory, turn Jennifer into a snake, abdicate command of the house to Alex, or say screw it and go back to bed. Agamemnon sacrificed his eldest daughter so fair winds would carry him to the Trojan War, so Dad's gonna sacrifice Mallory. But hey, pity Mrs. Keaton. According to the story, she's gotta kill Mr. Keaton and have an affair with Skippy. Take your pick. What do you say?
I want your 15.
the category. Have your people call mine and we'll work out a duel. $2,000 for right answer. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. Like many literary heroes, Cyrano de Bergerac has gone Hollywood. Based on his appearance, which kind of plastic surgery is he most likely to get first? Otoplasty, oophorectomy, rhinoplasty, or liposuction? Cyrano is likely to want rhinoplasty, or a nose job. Then he's gonna want gross points, a credit above the title, and a no nudity clause in his contract. Okay, pick a category.
Question 16. Don't get me.
This category is a teddy for kids. We are talking 4 big ones. Okay, take a shot at this. Whose real name is Ted Geisel? Mrs. Butterworth, Mr. Rogers, Dr. Seuss, or Captain Kangaroo? The Good Doctor.
Somehow I just don't think kids would have read The Cat in the Hat by some fellow named Ted.
How about it? We need a category. And this question's category is, my name is John, and I'm an alcoholic. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. Because of what he represents, who of the following should probably not be asked to speak at a meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous? Johnny Appleseed, John Barleycorn, John Henry, or John Thomas? John Barleycorn is a name used to personify alcohol. It would be best to keep him away from an AA meeting, but he'd go over big at a frat party. Come on, we need a category. Uh-oh, Chestbud sits grime floor.
It's time for
Tinkerlick Test Run.
The category for this gibberish question, Medusa's got nothing on her. And we're going to start off with 10,000 greenbacks for this one. Alright, I'm taking cash away every second and a half, so the faster you are, the more you score. Okay, tell me, what popular phrase does this rhyme with? Hit sting, her sick grin should. And don't get stung by the punctuation. Hint number 1, it's an advertising slogan. It's a slogan for a Okay, let's see. Type in your answer and hit return. Just remember, stick to licking your own fingers. They'll probably ask you to leave the restaurant. Take your pick. What do you say?
Question 19.
Alright, next up. Lassie, don't come home. $2,000 riding on this one. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Imagine a place called the Hollywood Cruelty Delicatessen, which serves the finest cuts of popular animal celebrities. If you wanted a pork sandwich with a side of blubber, what could you order? A Cujo Club with a side of Bonzo, a Babar Reuben with a side of Willie, a Babe on Rye with a side of Orca, or an Arnold Ziffel with a side of Hooch? Babe, the pig, would give you the pork, and Orca, the killer whale, would provide the blubber. And I always like my orca fried up with some okra. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Superstar. Your special. 20.
And this category is the underappreciated Christmas gift. $4,000 behind this one. Check this out. Which of the following would you not find in a series of calendars featuring pinups from the Chinese zodiac? Miss Dog, Miss Gorilla, Miss Pig, or Miss Tiger? There is no year of the gorilla. So there'd be no Miss Gorilla, which is okay by me. I'm not really into back hair. How about it? We need a category. time for the attack. Oh, you already know the way this works. Alright, make sure your match fits this clue. Idle threats for your child. I have nothing funny to say about that. Good luck. On this one, amazing! Let's check out what it did to your score. That's the game! Man, your score is through the roof, and you better patch that up before anyone notices, cause I've already noticed that.
You don't know Jack!
Great job, everybody. Good show. Okay, let's roll the commercials and contestants. Cookie, what's happening?
Yeah, you're on the high scoreboard. Whoop-de-doo. You know, the whole scoreboard thing is stupid to me. I like the game much better before they put in all this fancy crap. Listen, if you want to play again, send me a smoke signal or something.
That's right, Snaggletooth.
I fancy you, Chucky.
Get some sun, Ringo. Hey, I'm off to France!
It's hard as a single mother to find a job that fits in with motherhood. The folks at Mammary Lane Dairies let me do that.
Mammary Lane Dairy Farms, makers of Mama's Pride human breast milk.
I like working at Mama's Pride because I feel like I'm really doing some good for people. Every customer's like one of my children.
Providing good nutrition and good jobs for people like Bessie, and that makes good sense.
It's wholesome, it's natural, and I don't have to worry about giving it to my kids, because I know where it came from. Out of me.
Mama's Pride fresh breast milk. Baby yourself with Mama's Pride.
The year is 2017. CD-ROM trivia games, long considered obsolete by an oppressive and tyrannical government, have been outlawed.
Quickly, down to the basement.
You Don't Know Jack, also known as DKJ, becomes a favorite of the resistance.
What was that?
Freeze! Government agents, known as firemen, infiltrate underground trivia competitions, arresting players and seizing games.
Captain, look at all these discs. God, trivia makes me sick.
Burn them! Burn all the discs!
You'll never get away with this.
You Don't Know Jack, 451.
The answer is none of the above.
Coming soon to a Gigaplex near you.
You think you know theme parks? You haven't had fun until you've come to
Philosopher World.
Screw the mouse, forget the mountain. Busch Gardens is for pussies. You want a theme park? Philosopher World is the place for you. Enter Plato's allegory of the cave.
You may never come out.
Strap yourself into the fastest scientific yet secular perspective towards statecraft, the Mach 3 Iavelli. Try the utilitarian ride. It gets free ride is a tabula rasa waiting to be strapped around your waist and grabbed onto for dear life.
You'll never lose your absolute spirits with this much to do.
St. Thomas Aquinas' log ride. Ready to go kart. Husses Leviathan. Twirl yourself silly on the Hosa Spinoza. Find Thoreau in the Forest Land Scavenger Hunt. And kids, try the new Burden's Ass Petting Zoo. One ride, and you'll be coming back for Thomas More.
God may be dead, but heaven is a place called
Philosopher World.
Warning, in order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
Hi, my name is Tammy, and I have a wart on my lip. I know you want to touch it, and run your finger along its hairy surface. I wish you were here rubbing salve on it right now. And if you're very, very good, I'll let you rub ointment on my other moles and boils. Ooh, I can't wait. Call me. They're throbbing.
Call 976-WART. $10 per minute.
Hi, it's me, Tammy, and I have a really bad case of food poisoning. I had 7 tuna fish sandwiches with expired mayonnaise.
Oopsie.
And I've been on the toilet all day long. Won't you come and take care of me? Just pick up the phone and dial 1-900-TUNA. But please do it now while I'm still nauseous. I'm heaving with anticipation. Uh-oh, I feel something coming up. How about you? Call me.
That's 1-900-TUNA. Please wait an hour after meals before calling.